This is Sarah Rooke, and I'm going to present reflections and pedagogical implications of remote learning within the birth to 3 setting. First, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the birth to 3 model. The process starts when a parent or caregiver has concerns about their child's development. That's when they make a referral for an evaluation. If the child is found eligible for services, they will receive home visits from the necessary therapists in their least restrictive and most natural learning environments. This usually means home visits take place at the child's home or daycare. Over the years, the birth to 3 model has gone from a direct service delivery model to a parent coaching style. This means the parents work closely with the therapists on the team. Each interdisciplinary team is different depending on the child's needs, but can include developmental therapists, occupational therapists, speech and language pathologists, physical therapists, nurses, nutritionists, and social workers. Home visits are typically an hour long and occur anywhere from monthly to daily to meet the child's needs. You'll notice in the heading that I refer to the parents as experts. And the reason for this is because they are the child's first teachers. They really are the experts on their child. They have the most background information, they know all their strengths and weaknesses, and the child's interests. When we combine this information from parents with the expert knowledge from the therapists, we are able to brainstorm together what the best intervention strategies will be for optimal teaching and learning. Research shows that the parent-caregiver participation may be one of the most important factors in determining the success of an early intervention plan. Parents learn from the coaching model during the therapy sessions, and that way they are able to implement the intervention strategies that they learn throughout their daily routines. As you can imagine, the relationship between the therapist and the caregiver is crucial. Now that you understand the role of the parents, we can take a look at some implications remote learning had on early intervention and discuss some reflections and ideas for the future. One benefit that was encountered during remote learning was convenience. Parents and therapists now have the option to complete sessions in their homes when they would usually have to be canceled due to inclement weather, illness, or any other reason. Birth to 3 never had a remote learning component or option before. Another benefit that can be foreseen is advancement of technology. We hope that this gives program developers motivation to enhance online learning platforms or programs and even create new ones. Finally, we hope that this will improve and increase teacher and therapist training and in-service opportunities. More administrators and directors will see the importance and benefits of integrating technology into the classroom. Of course, there are still some concerns to be considered, one of them being the participation gap. Some factors that may hinder remote learning include limited internet access, learning space, and access of materials or equipment that a child may have in a classroom. Another huge concern is lack of parent involvement. This can make or break an intervention plan, and with the added component of remote learning, parents are more likely to feel extra pressure and stress, which leads to negative feelings about themselves, the therapist, and their child. Assessment is another thing that could be improved. There is no way to accurately measure child progress without taking into account parent competence or their ability to use technology. There has to be a way to separate the parent component. Caregiver reports are not always accurate, and therapist observation isn't always available remotely. Child care settings also pose a concern. When a child attends daycare 5 days per week and the daycare teacher is unable to dedicate the necessary time to complete a remote session, the child with specific learning needs is being denied their entitled therapy.